everyone. So today I thought it would be quite a good idea to check in with one of our patients who is actually my old dance teacher from school. So thank you very much for being here. So just a little bit of background information. Jill has got spinal stenosis and you've had quite a rough time with it in the past, haven't you? So when you first came to me, what was life like for you?
So I really struggled. So what happened with the stenosis, it also trapped one of the nerves. So I had no feeling in my knee to my foot. So when I was walking, I was slapping my foot on the ground and the pain was horrendous.
You really struggled walking,
Really struggled walking, couldn't sleep. It was just the worst. It really, really was horrendous.
And how long had it been going on for?
I probably I saw the surgeon after you, wasn't it? So I had it for about, probably the worst was probably about 3 months of pure pain.
Yeah, and all day, all night?
Yeah, all day, all night, nothing would do it until I was very anti taking pills and I had to succumb to amitriptyline, which was helped to relax the nerves.
Yeah.
And I took that for 2 weeks and that did help. It did help with the pain. But moving on with working with you and doing physio was the biggest thing that helped me actually.
So your journey, you started to get the pain was it a gradual thing for you?
No, it's funny enough, I think I felt when suddenly you do something and your back goes or you feel something ping, it was almost like a ping, and from then onwards I knew I had done something, and that's when the pain started. Okay. It was some movement that caused it.
Yeah, so what was your journey from there? How did your journey to now unfold?
Oh wow, so I think when you're in so much pain, you're going to go, what can I do to help me do the pain? And I was very much thinking about doing acupuncture, and also I'd been to an osteopath because I was diagnosed 10 years ago with it, but obviously this stint was the worst I've ever had it. So I thought, well, how can I do that? So obviously you go through the process of your GP and you have your pills, and then they put you through to a physio. Yeah. But off my own back, I decided that I would come to you because I was very interested in acupuncture, whether that would help me. So I think it was a combination of doing the exercises that you're told to do, because I'm being a dance teacher, but you've got to not just lie there and think someone's going to cure it for you, because it's not going to happen.
So it's a real mindset thing.
It's a real mindset, and you've got to do it regularly. So not like, right, I'll do a few exercises and it'll go, or I'll do a few exercises and then I'll go back to physio and they might do a bit of manipulation and it'll get better. I think you've got to do, it's a combination of working with you with my acupuncture, doing some of your osteopathic treatment on me, plus my physio, and being determined that, I want to walk again. So it took a long time for below my knee to my foot to strengthen, because I couldn't even lift. If someone said to me, lift your leg off the floor, I couldn't do that.
I remember you limped really badly.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And then with all that, I suppose probably about, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 months, wasn't it? I think with all that constant, I think I came to you every 2 weeks, and then when it began to get a little bit better, I now do that regular once a month, which I can't do without, because that also helps. I talk about different pains or wherever it is it's hurting, not necessarily my back. With stenosis, it's mainly your legs. Yeah. Your back doesn't really have that pain. The stenosis causes a problem in your legs, and when you lean forward, it will go away. So walking is I can cycle for England. That's the other thing I started to do. One of the good things is that the physio says, well, do lots of cycling, because that will strengthen your legs and your back. So I think that really helped, and leaning forward obviously helps, but it doesn't help with your constant walking because you're having to keep leaning forward. So when I first came to you, I could probably walk 200 yards without limping. Now I play 9 holes of golf and I'm fine.
And you do it happily.
And I do it happily, and then I know that I can feel it's just getting to the point where I need to stop now. But hopefully, you know, by the summer I might be able to do 18. But you know that it's taking a long time. You've got to stick with it.
So it's not I've done a few exercises, I've had some treatment, I'm fixed.
Yeah.
It's a question of being patient with your body, patient with yourself, persisting, being consistent.
Being consistent and just keep doing it. And then when you do start to feel better, don't stop.
Yeah.
You know, I think you've got to do it for life.
Yeah, so it's a lifestyle change.
I mean, I have a routine. I get up in the morning, I have a glass of water, I lie down and I do 20 minutes of my stretches and my exercises, and then I can get on with the rest of my day. And I do that, and I've been doing that for 8 years.
Yeah.
But because of the new problem, I got new exercises to do as well. And
which of those exercises would you say are the most useful for you? The ones that you feel have made the biggest difference?
Yeah. So I think mainly most of mine are lying on the floor ones.
And what kind of things would you do?
So strengthening your core is a key one.
So is it pelvic lifts?
Yeah. So I start off with just bringing my knees up to my chest.
One at a time?
One at a time.
Okay.
And then both together. And then I do lift my leg up. And then I just hold it there and bring it down with this and straighten this leg up. So you've got one leg and one leg up here.
Yeah.
Then I've got a band and I pull my leg up and I pull my leg as straight as I can with the band. So that's sort of the leg one. And then I move into just lifting the pelvic floor up.
So you're lying on your back.
Lying on your back.
Like you create a bridge almost.
Yeah, it's called the bridge. It's actually called the bridge.
Yeah, so
but you have to be very careful because when you do the bridge, it's not a case of just lifting your hips up. Keep your back stable on the floor and lift it up. It's almost like you're doing that action rather than that action.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're really using that. And then I do dropping my legs side to side and then taking one leg right the way over and the other side. And then I do lying on my side and lifting, I think it's called the claw, where you just bring you're lying on your side and you're bringing your legs up this way. And then I do it, so I have a weight and I do it with my weights and the same with the other side. And then I do one where I have a 90-degree angle with and just lean forward on that one. And then I do, sounds awful, like cocking your leg like a dog on forward, so you just lift it up so you have to move your hip.
So a bit of abduction.
Yeah, abduction, absolutely, the abductions. And then I call it Superman, you just lie. And then I sit on a seat, I do a bit of, I suppose they call it chair yoga. And again, lifting my knees up, because that's where the weakness was. I couldn't even lift my leg up before. I mean, look, I can do it now easily, but I couldn't do that.
No, I remember.
I had no feeling.
No.
I'd lost the feeling. So I can do that, and then I do opposite knees, and then I stand up, hold onto a chair, swing my legs through, so I got a nice pattern there, and then just turn my leg out, and that's my morning workout.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you do it once a day, or do you do
once a day?
Yeah.
When I first had the real problems, I was doing it 3 times a day.
Okay, so you were very...
Yeah, I just had to... I was on it. And then when things got a little better, I was doing it twice. And now, because it's not perfect, because it's never going to be perfect, but it's certainly... I've got a quality of life. Yeah. I do everything that I did before.
Yeah.
I'm not in 24/7 pain. That's all gone. You know, I still have a little bit of a problem with my walking, as I said earlier, but I can walk much further without the pain coming with the stenosis.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and regularly coming to see your osteopath if you have or for me it's a bit of both and a bit of my acupuncture. That combination works for me.
Yeah. And that's what it is. It's finding what works for you.
It's finding what works for you, but that is the combination that works for me, that I will just keep going sort of for as long as I'm here, to be honest, because I know I feel so much better. We were talking today, I've just had a session with Louise, and when I get off the couch, having had the acupuncture and a bit of manipulation, I feel, I don't know, I just feel very relaxed, and I think that helps. If you can get that relaxation in your body, that also helps from that tension that you do with the pain. Yeah. And then, you know, I'll walk out and I'll feel so much better today, having had that session.
Great. Good. Yeah. So, a winner, really.
Definitely. I just recommend it, because But as we said, everyone's different. It works for me. But I think one of the things I'm saying, if you are in constant pain with your back, you have to do things for yourself. It's not, no one's going to do it for you.
No.
You know, you've got to, you know, you're going to get your treatment, but also you've got to go away and do your physical exercises to help.
And to be honest, patients like you are an absolute dream come true for us, because we can only do so much in a half an hour session.
Yeah.
We start the process off, and the act of you going through your exercise regime and managing and keeping yourself in a positive mindset all keep what we've done in the session going and build on it as well. So it's perfect.
And and one of the things I think, you know, I'm not a pill person, but you know, there are times when you do have to take those the medication. But you know, I don't take anything. I take some paracetamol when I play golf. That's all I'll take now. Whereas before, you know, it was Cocode and amitriptyline and whatever, because the pain's there and you think, I'll take anything to get rid of the pain.
Yeah.
But once that starts to go and you then you know you come off the medication, and it's you that's doing it, not the medication.
Exactly. So just proof that, you know, our bodies can change and can heal, but with time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely time. Yeah.
Super. Great. So a success story.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I hope for anyone who is watching that's answered any questions or clarified some things, or maybe given some people some hope that, you know, you might be in extreme agony, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't always have to be awful and horrific. So
there is light at the end of the tunnel, but you've got to do it.
Yes, this is the
in
most
partnership
important
thing. with your practitioner.
Yeah, we can hold space for people, and we can support you, but actually, we all have to do the work at the end of the day. So great, that's super. I'm really pleased. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome. If you can help someone, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Really. And talking about your story helps other people as well, I think.
I think so too. And I've got a few patients with stenosis, and they're waiting eagerly for the video.
Oh, good.
To come out, because they've said it's nice to hear from other people who've been in a similar situation, because when you're in that pain, you feel very alone. Yeah. And you can't imagine any life. You know, you're in this bubble of pain, and that's it. That's all you know. So. Yes, it's about breaking down this bubble, creating a world beyond it, and seeing the possibilities ahead. Yeah, definitely. Great. So, any questions? I'm available on DM. You can email me at osteobylb.co.uk. I hope that was helpful, and we will see you again soon for another video. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good one.